So today we're going to dive deep into a single yoga posture that comes with a surprisingly long list of really powerful benefits. We're talking about Ustrasana. You know it as the camel pose. It's this profound back bend, and we're about to unpack exactly why it's so highly regarded. And you know what's really fascinating here? Our guide for this entire explainer, every instruction, every benefit, every little detail, it all comes directly from this one single page. We're going straight to the source to understand this posture exactly as it was written down. Okay, so first things first, where does that name even come from? Well, our source text tells us pretty clearly. The Sanskrit word ustra, it simply means camel. And it makes sense, right? The final shape of the pose really mimics the arch of a camel's back. That's how it gets its memorable name, Ustrasana. All right, now for the part you've been waiting for. How do you actually do it? Let's walk through the method step by step to make sure we get the correct and safe way to get into the pose. Okay, let's break this down. You're gonna start by standing up on your knees from a seated position. Simple enough. Then, as you start to lean back, you reach for your heels, right hand to right heel, left to left. Once you feel stable, you just gently let your head fall back. Now this next bit, step 4, this is absolutely crucial. You have to actively push your hips and your whole abdomen forward and up. See, this isn't just a passive bend. It's a really active opening of the entire front of your body. And you're gonna hold that final shape for a solid 10 to 15 seconds. But you know, just getting the physical shape right is really only half the story. The true yoga practice brings in breath and mental focus. So let's look at the finer points our source gives us to really deepen the whole experience. And the instructions here are super specific. The breathing, nice and simple. Just breathe normally, no complicated techniques to worry about. The duration, like we said, is 10 to 15 seconds. But check out the mental focus. Your concentration should be on the Swadhisthana chakra, which is in the lower abdomen, and the Vishuddhi chakra, right at the throat. This is brilliant because it directs your awareness right to the areas that are being opened up in the pose. And on top of those focus points, the source adds one more special instruction for stability. It says, while you're focusing on the Muladhara or the root chakra, to pull the anus inwards. Now, this is a classic yoga clock. It's called Mula Bandha, and it's designed to make the pose way more stable and direct your energy upwards. It's a subtle little detail that makes a huge difference. So, we know how to do the pose, we know where to focus our minds, but why? Why is this particular posture so highly recommended? Okay, let's get to the really exciting part and see the incredible benefits that are listed in our source. Get ready for this. Our source text doesn't just list 1 or 2 little advantages. No, it lists a staggering 11 distinct and powerful benefits that can come from practicing this one single pose. Let's see what they are. I mean, this list is just incredible. It starts with physical things like reducing obesity, but then it goes so much deeper. I mean, think about the shape of the pose. That deep stretch across your chest is what strengthens the respiratory system, making it great for asthma. The way it works your torso is noted to help with everything from diabetes to constipation. It relieves back and shoulder pain, but then we get to some really surprising claims. The source says it can help with women's health issues, increase eyesight, and get this, even correct the voice, which likely comes from stimulating the throat area. It's truly a full body tune-up. Before we wrap up, there is one last really critical clarification at the bottom of our source page. It draws a line between the pose we've just learned and its more advanced big brother. This is a very important detail to catch. So here's the crucial point. The method we just went through, the one with your hands on your heels, is technically the half camel pose, or Ardha Ustrasana. Our source even mentions that this is the version used for International Yoga Day, which really highlights how accessible it is. The full camel pose, Purna Ustrasana, well, that's a much deeper expression where your hands actually go to the ground behind your feet. And this image just illustrates the point perfectly. The diagram and the entire method we've unpacked from this page, it's all for the half camel pose. This is the foundational version of the posture, the one that provides all those incredible benefits we just saw, but in a form that's achievable for a lot more people. So we end with this question. When you consider that huge range of benefits our source text claims, all for just about 15 seconds of focused effort, could this one pose be a key to unlocking a whole new level of well-being for you? It's a pretty powerful